What up? What up? What up? Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. All right, cool. All right, cool. We are live on Twitch. We are live on YouTube, and I think we're good to go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sneaking Geek Live. We will be doing this early stream. I'm a little bit late. Nah, I'm a lot a bit late. I wanted to do this early in the morning, just catching people headed to work, so you can listen. This is just going to be the early segment where we kind of get some smaller stories out of the way. What that allows for me to do is to cover some things that I wasn't able to cover in the primary videos. Um, and then it gives me a live stream to break down and kind of release the clips over the next couple of days. And so I actually did that over the weekend. The video that I released this morning was actually part of the live stream I did, I want to say Friday morning, I think it was. Shout out to non-government who's in the chat. Um, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with the number one thing that's on, and this is actually isn't a this actually isn't a small story, but we're gonna go ahead and get started with the number one story of the week, which is Hogwarts Legacy. All right, Hogwarts Legacy is releasing this week. Depending on what version of the game you got, you'll be able to play it at midnight. Um, Otherwise, for the rest of us, it'll be on the 10th, which is in 4 days. I'm not a fan of pre-ordering games. I know I was talking a whole lot of shit like I was going to pre-order it, but to keep it a bean with y'all, I don't pre-order games. All right, I haven't pre-ordered a game since since what was it, Anthem. I got burnt by Anthem. I'll never do it again. Anyway, so let's go ahead. So first of all, the first thing to know uh, is you got this you got this hilarious post coming from, I don't know who this person is, Veronica Nicotine Ripley. I don't. Oh wow, right, Veronica, you say, huh? Role play culture politics ambassador on Twitch, co-owner. Oh, This is a this is okay. I see what we're going. I see what we're doing. Anyway, so they put up this viral post on Saturday, February 4th. I was made aware of the extensive and blatant ad campaign for Hogwarts Legacy on Twitch, utilizing and interrupting streams to promote this offensive product. Hogwarts Legacy is a product ultimately funding J.K. Rowling, whose well documented stance on trans people remains firmly rooted in callous disregard for human life. Really? So saying that women are women and men cannot be women is a disregard for human life. Y'all seeing this, right? I just want to make sure we on the same page. Saying that, hold on, let me fix my Wow. Wow. Hold on. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Wow. Thanks, non-government. Wow. So I just went on all that time. Okay, we're just gonna restart it. Screw it. Screw it. We're just gonna restart it. So I don't know where. Hold on. Okay, we're just gonna restart it. Non-government. I didn't realize that when I fixed my mic, I unplugged the damn mic. So sorry about that. All right. So we're gonna do this again. This statement comes from Veronica Nicotine Ripley. Okay. This is a person who is apparently a trans person, a Twitch streamer, whatever the case may be, or whatever the case. So they released this statement. On Saturday, February 4th, I was made aware of the extensive and blatant ad campaign for Hogwarts Legacy on Twitch, utilizing and interrupting streams to promote this offensive product. Hogwarts Legacy is a product ultimately funding J.K. Rowling, whose documented stance on trans people remains firmly rooted in callous disregard for human life. Ladies and gentlemen, saying that men are men and women are women is now considered a complete disregard for human life, right? According to this person. Wow. Therefore, I would not be streaming to Twitch while this ad campaign remains active. I call on every streamer to join me in taking a stance against bigotry, hatred, and those who support such views. I call on Twitch to end this harmful relationship with Hogwarts Legacy and continue to take steps towards providing a safe place for the trans community. You are out your rabbit ass mind. You are out your rabbit ass mind. If Twitch does that, if Twitch was to stop that ad campaign, Twitch is full of shit. Let's look at some of these reactions. If you like to see what kind of people this game attracts, scroll down. That's what Twitch is advertising with this campaign. I don't know, regular people. Like, what are we talking about? You see me right there. This person says, no regrets here. I fully support trans people and the journey they chose to take. But what JK said, I have no clue. I don't get caught up in social media drama. Won't deter me from being a Harry Potter fan and my desire to play this game. Absolutely, all right? There is no way. People have been waiting for a game like this for so goddamn long. There's no way you should ever let some identity politics bullshit like get in the way of you enjoying this game. Like, that's nonsense, right? That's nonsense. And then this idiot right here, Tom Coates, comes back and says, then you don't support trans people. This person says, here's an idea. Everybody play or don't play whatever you want. He says, here's an idea. Everyone expresses themselves politically as you want. Okay, whatever. Here's a trans person. As a trans woman, I believe everyone should be free to enjoy Hogwarts Legacy. I pre-ordered it and plan on enjoying it myself. Everyone has been waiting for a game like this, and we need to separate JK from the game developers who have worked endlessly to bring us this masterpiece. Hallelujah. That's what I'm talking about. Some level-headedness. And this person says, I got the game too. Looking forward to playing it tomorrow night. Which house are you going to be in? I was sorted into Gryffindor by the fan club app, but I might choose a different house. Man, I'm going Slytherin. So shouts out to you, ma'am. You know, I'm going Slytherin. All right, but you know what's interesting about the trans people, the dilemma that they face on an everyday basis is that if they don't have the same thought process as other trans people, they'll be ostracized from the group. And here's the thing, here's the dilemma, one of the bigger dilemmas about being a trans person, according to what I believe I know, is that if you're a trans person and you don't necessarily think like every other trans person, you're in trouble because you're already ostracized from regular people on an everyday basis. Not that trans people aren't regular, but you're already like, you won't see like trans people hanging with like, you know, men on an everyday basis. And I don't know how women, you know what I'm saying, react to that or whatever the case may be. And so if you're a trans person, you're already ostracized from average, ordinary people every day, right? you talk about speaking out and speaking the truth about how you think, and then all of a sudden you're ostracized from the only group that you identify with. So you're already in trouble to begin with. So it's like, how can you? They stay quiet, but here's a person here that doesn't mind. You know what I'm saying? Speaking their mind, and that doesn't mean that they're based. That doesn't mean that they're right wing or anything like that. You see the trans flag they have in their name, so you just never know. You just never know. So anyway, so that's that. So what we're gonna do? The reviews are actually in for Hogwarts Legacy. I got the hiccups. I don't know what it is about a grown ass man with the hiccup. It's just not masculine. It's not masculine at all. All right, come on, Forbes. Come on, Forbes. Can you get out of my way? So the Metascore is already at a 8. Oh my gosh, I literally have the hiccups. This is so the Metascore is at an 86. Um, IGN, US, Spain, and Portugal gave it a 9.5 to a 10. So it looks, according to, shout out to Paul Tassi, who continues to have me blocked on Twitter. um, it looks like the game is gonna. It looks like it's performing very well. I saw some. Somebody had tweeted some gameplay for those of you who may be on the fence about whether or not you're gonna play it. Hold on, I'm trying to pull it up. Yeah, I know my little BS laptop is. What are you doing? Well, I'm struggling. All right, here we go. Mm. Okay. So that's that. That's that. So there you go. You know, the game looks pretty good, in my opinion. And yeah. So anyway, let's move on to our next topic. Shout out to everyone who will be buying Hogwarts Legacy. Let's move on to our next topic. I was trying to see why Star Wars is trending. All right. So, boycott Disney was trending, and you'll be interested to see why. I go hitting the mic. All right. You'll be all right. So people are tweeting out boycott Disney, and it has something to do with this clip right here. This is a clip from the Proud Family, and it's not going to make you very happy. So let's go ahead and play it, see what we can.
This country was built on slavery, which means slaves built this country. Tilled this land from sea to sea to sea. First there was rice, tobacco, sugar cane. Then Whitney did his thing and cotton became king. And we were its soldiers, 4 million strong, fighting for America's freedoms, even though we remained America's slaves. Built this country. The descendants of slaves continue to build it. Slaves built this country. And we, the descendants of slaves in America, have earned reparations for their suffering and continue to earn reparations every moment we spend submerged in the systemic prejudice, racism, and white supremacy that America was founded with and still has not atoned for. Slaves built this country. Not only field hands, but carpenters, masons, blacksmiths, musicians, inventors built cities from Jamestown to New Orleans to Banneker, Washington. 40 acres and a mule. We'll take the 40 acres, keep the mule. We made your families rich. From the southern plantation heirs to the northern bankers to the New England ship owners, the founding fathers, former presidents, current senators, the Illuminati, the New World Order. Slaves built this country. We had Tubman, Turner, Frederick D. Didn't they say Lincoln freed the slaves? But slaves.
All right, I've heard enough. I can't do it. I've heard enough. Listen. You don't want to hear what I really think about slavery. You really don't. Niggas don't want to hear what I really think about slavery. I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to give you a scenario. If you're the king, right, of a really big kingdom, awesome military, just really big military, dominant force, you're a conqueror, all of that. And then all of a sudden your city is hit with the plague. Now your population is down to a couple of hundred. Your kingdom fell, you lost it to a rival, you managed to escape, and now you're fugitives, you're traveling, trying to settle in, just camping around, and your people are starving. And then you come across some people who have plenty of food, plenty of shelter, plenty of, whatever the case may be. You ask them, could you trade? You can get them some weapons, military stuff, and they like, nah, we peaceful people. We don't trade. You go back and you tell your people they don't want to trade. And your kid looks at you and say, Daddy, when we gonna eat? What you doing? I can tell you what I'm doing. Y'all said y'all peaceful people. Y'all don't need military equipment. Bet. I'm raiding that village because my people got to eat. Now, is that a 1 to 2 correlation? No. What I'm saying is during that time in which those events happened, slavery was a thing. And unfortunately, we had to be the ones that was, brought into slavery. But nigga, I don't know. Y'all niggas need to get over it. I'm not for this whole reparations thing. I think that shit's stupid. But I guess that makes me a coon. And an Uncle Tom. So, whatever. We're not going to spend too much time on that. As far as boycotting Disney goes, see, look at this bullshit. Discomfort and white fragility. Discomfort and defensiveness on the part of a white person when confronted by information about racial inequality and justice. Man, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, bro. But this is why I'm glad I don't. This is why I don't identify with. I do not live my life through my skin color, and it serves me perfectly fine. It served my place. So anyway, hey, But are y'all going to actually boycott Disney, or are you just going to tweet about it and then still show up for the movies, still pay for Disney Plus, still, whatever the case may be? We're going to move on from that story, though. I'd like to cover one last story. Oh, and by the way, ladies and gentlemen, feel free. Hey, honey, how you doing? Feel free to send me stories that you guys want me to cover, things you want me to react to. So whatever the case may be, you know how you if you're already in a Discord server, you can send it to me in the Discord. If not, follow me on Twitter, Atreus_Max. Yeah, and we can go from there. Send me clips. Now, when you send me clips, make sure that it's not anything that has any violence in it. YouTube doesn't like that type of stuff. Also, TikTok don't like that type of stuff because I need you can send them to me so I can make shorts of them depending on what it is. It might be something that needs a whole video, but if you want to send me stuff that you think is interesting that you would like to get my commentary on, feel free to send that to me. Anywho, I know there aren't a lot of sports fans on here, but I just thought this was interesting. I won't spend a whole lot of time on this. So recently, the NFL had the Pro Bowl games, and I think the NFL might have found a working formula because they actually got good feedback. They played flag football. So you see here, they're playing flag football.
Oh, Stephon Diggs throws a pick to his brother. Jamal Diggs.
So as you can see right there, they're having fun. At first, this sounded really corny. It sounded really like you're going to play flag football. Like, come on now. But if you go and watch the highlights and see how much fun these guys are having, it's really infectious. They're actually competing. If anybody who knows anything about the NFL the last few years, the Pro Bowl has been garbage, trash. Get it out of there. And the reason why is because the Pro Bowl is a meaningless game where they take all the best players, put them there, and their incentive is if you win the game, you win like maybe $50,000 or $75,000 or something like that for each player. And but the thing is, guys didn't want to get hurt. The last thing you want to do as a player is get your season's over. You go to this Pro Bowl game, and you tear your ACL, you blow out your knee, you dislocate your shoulder, you get a concussion or something like that for a game that means nothing. Trying to earn $50,000 a year, oh, holy! This is exactly why they don't play it anymore. Oh my God!
If you stand up, I know you can block a lot of it. Ryan Norman is going to fake it on the run, and he's going to come up short.
Oh!
I don't know if it was a fake. It might be he just decided to run with it, but...
Oh, my God. Rest in peace to Sean Taylor. That was an amazing hit. But that is why they no longer play. That is why they no longer play the Pro Bowl. Because the last thing you want to do is get hit like that in a game that means absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I don't want to spend too much time on the Pro Bowl, but hopefully the NFL has found a good formula to use for the Pro Bowl. I also saw them doing things like skill challenges and playing Madden. So anyway, we can move on from that. Why is Konami trending? Okay, nothing. So, y'all, those are the three little small stories that I wanted to cover early. Of course, let's see. The webcam looks nice. Thanks, honey. It's still the same camera. It's just I got it set up a little bit different. That looks fun as heck. NHL has the same type of pro game and they don't play well because of the fear of getting hurt. Absolutely. The NHL, those guys are violent. I've seen times where they don't even play the damn game. They just start hitting immediately. Hope they play video games next. You mean the NFL? Yeah, they were playing Madden. They were playing Madden. Now, you know, I got my beef with Madden as of late, but, you know, whatever the case may be. But anyway, guys, that's it. We're going to continue to do an early stream like this. It's supposed to be earlier than this, but I ain't going to lie. I stayed up later than I wanted to last night, and whatever the case may be. So, all right, guys, don't forget to send me stories. I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. This was really successful. I'm so glad I'm able to get my streaming back up and working. I can work with this until we get the new PC. So we're good to go. What happened here? All right, guys. So I'll talk to y'all a little bit later. Later on, we're going to be at 7 o'clock Eastern time. We are going to be going back to Dead Space. So I look forward to seeing you guys there. All right, later.